Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing, and if you are here for the first time, may I request you to subscribe, and I assure you, you are not going to be disappointed. And yes, as you subscribe for this channel, I would also request you to join me on my Instagram and on my Facebook, so that whenever I'm coming up with my live session or anything new or any new video is being uploaded, you get to know as soon as possible. I have been receiving this question from a lot of girls. What is the difference between Miss India and Miss Diva? A whole lot of girls have no idea what these two are, and they think they are two different companies, two different organizations and so forth. So I thought whatever information I have about both of them, I would give them to you today. First and foremost, whether it is Miss India or whether it is Miss Diva, they both are from the same organization, that is Times of India. So they are sisters and they are both under the banner of Times of India. So it's the same organization, the same people who would be looking at your auditions, selecting you. So they both are same. Many years back, you must have seen that whenever there used to be Miss India, they used to pick up three people, the winner and the first runner-up and second runner-up, and accordingly they used to go for Miss Universe, Miss World and Miss Asia Pacific. But over the years things have changed, so the whole format has changed, and now they have separated. Miss Universe concept is separate and Miss India concept is absolutely separate. Before you even decide to go for any of these, first and foremost, you should know what is your goal, what are you looking for, what are you expecting out of this. You know, because both of them have very, you can say bases are very different. So first and foremost, you must be very clear what exactly is your goal, where do you fit in, do you fit into Miss India or do you fit into Miss Diva. So once you have your goal decided, then you can decide which one to go for. Another question a lot of people ask me is that, can I go for both? The answer is yes. Why not? You can go for both. Every year there are auditions for both of them, but there are certain things which are basically different between the two. If you think you can fit into that, you can go for both. There are a whole lot of girls who go for Miss India, and because of some reason when they don't make it, they retry going for Miss Diva. But when they go for Miss Diva, they work on themselves, they find out what were the loopholes, where did they go wrong, and they work on themselves, and then they go for Miss Diva. Because as I said, the people who are going to select you are going to be the same. So when they will see you again, one question definitely is going to come up. What have you changed in yourself between that time and this time? And you should be ready to answer that question. So if you're going for both, it's absolutely fine. Nobody is stopping you from doing it. You can go for both. So now let us understand the basics between, the basic things between, or the basic things about Miss India and Miss Diva. If you go to the absolute base, they are same, because they belong to the same organization. So you have to be a natural born female, you have to be an Indian citizen, and you have to be unmarried. So that is the first criteria for both of them. When you go for Miss India, one thing is about the age. For Miss India, the age is between 18 to 25. So if you are 26 or if you are 27, then you are not eligible to go for the main title, but you can definitely compete for the runner-up position. As far as Miss Diva is concerned, the age is between 18 to 27, so it is open for all the girls. Even till 27 you can go for your main title, you can apply for that as well. Second thing is, for a long time in Miss India there used to be swimming suit round as well, but since a couple of years they have stopped it, because they realized that they Miss India and Miss World is an organization which is working for a cause, so they thought it's not necessary to add that round, and there may be many more reasons which internally they must have decided. So they removed the swimming costume round from Miss India, but there is swimming costume round in Miss Diva. Okay. Third thing is that when you go for Miss India, you have to first go for the main audition, then you have to go for zonal audition, then you have to become a state winner, and then you become a finalist to go for the final round. But as far as Miss Diva is concerned, there are no state auditions. So when you go for audition, you get selected, you go for a final audition to Mumbai, and if you get selected, you are the finalist for Miss Diva. So that picking up criteria is different between the two. So you don't have to be a state winner if you're going for Miss Diva. Next thing is that if you look at the features, Miss World is looking for, very bubbly, very innocent, a very childlike kind of a face. But along with that, they are looking for somebody who has great communication, because you have to promote a cause, you have to talk a lot about a cause. So you need to have great communication, you need to have a great project which you want to propagate, and of course you have to be beautiful and have a great personality. On the other side, Miss Diva doesn't have a cause, but they are attached to an IMG talent company. So you might have to go for a lot of shows, and so you have to have that stage presence, the X factor, great ramp walk, and you should have that sensual face. You should have that quality of a little maturity when you go for Miss Diva. So the difference between the picking criteria of Miss India and Miss Diva is that this side is more of innocent looking face and that side is a more mature face, because the aim of Miss Universe is more about showbiz, and about Miss India is all about working for a cause. Then of course when you go for Miss India and you are selected, then the winner goes for Miss World, and the other two winners would go for Miss Grand International and Miss United Continent. On the other side, when you go for Miss Diva, the winner of Miss Diva goes for Miss Universe, and the first runner-up, she goes for Miss Supranational. The second runner-up is normally always on hold, because sometimes if Miss Universe is unable to go, or something happens, or Miss Supranational is unable to go, or something happens, then she's picked up or something. But she definitely is given all the promotions and everything. It's not like this that they drop her like a hot potato. She's there everywhere, but maybe she doesn't go for those two titles, but may go for some other kind of an assignment which they give you. And another important question which a lot of people ask me is that do Miss India or Miss Diva charge you anything? The answer is that when you go for auditions, all your travel and all your clothes and everything is absolutely yours, because you are still not a finalist. But once you are a finalist, they take care of your expenses, and of course there is no registration fee when you go for any of these two. As I said, this is basically the property of Times of India, and it's a very both of them are very prestigious competitions, and are known worldwide and are considered one of the famous four, as they say, competitions. So I've already told you about the swimming costume round, and I've told you that for Miss World you have to have beauty with a purpose, so you have to find something unique you want to give back to society. And I've already told you about the eligibility criteria and about the selection criteria. and what they are looking for when they pick up girls for either Miss India or Miss Diva. The age criteria is also clear to you. So now it's up to you to see where you fit in. And yes, of course, the height criteria is there. This year they are experimenting, so they have made it 5'3". No one knows whether in coming years it's going to stay or whether it is going to be removed. That only time will tell. So otherwise the minimum height is 5'5" and above. So I hope this answers your question. And do let me know if there's anything else you want to know from me. And don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you very, very soon. Till I see you again, stay safe, stay happy, and stay healthy. May God be with you.